Should be played at high volume.
Let's get it. Okay. I'm ringing the bell, bringing the bell. I think that I am hearing the bell, beyond the bell. I think that I am banging the bell, I'm smacking the bell. I'm fighting to get to my mission, thinking I am winning and I fell. Everybody know that I'm beyond the bell. I'm working to get the money, man. I'm banging the bell. I will feel just to lay your hands on America Bell.
That's right. Beyond the bell.
Yeah.
Beyond.
Bell.
Beyond. Beyond.
Bell.
Beyond. Beyond.
The bell. The bell. The bell. The bell.
Let's get it.
I'm bringing the bell. I'm bringing the bell.
Bring it.
I think that I am bringing the bell.
24 hours a day on cable? No. Cable? Not that one either. Cable TV.
Hi, my name is Cindy.
And my name is Nicole.
And welcome to Beyond the News. During this time, the media is a crucial platform for people from all over the world to express their ideas and get their messages across.
That is why it's extremely important to have equal representation in the media, especially for those voices who are overlooked.
Today, we'll be touching base on how queer youth of color are represented in the media.
Did you know that out of 895 characters to be featured on TV shows, only 4.8 of them identify as being queer?
That is the highest percentage that has ever been found. Today, we are joined with Chia, who works at the youth office at Galilei, a queer Latina social justice organization, and her wonderful youth members.
Let's see what they had to say about this topic.
Galilei is a queer Latinx social justice organization based in North Philadelphia, and we've been advocating for Black and brown folks in the LGBTQ community for about 30 years now. It initially started as an AIDS and HIV education and prevention resource, but has since expanded into various other programmings like our youth programming, and we also have the only for trans by trans program in the whole city of Philadelphia as well as in the whole state of Pennsylvania called the Trans Equity Project. Our youth programming is based around art, activism, and mentoring. And we also host a youth drop-in space Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. where youth can come in, meet new people, study, and access our services. And we also host the longest running alternative prom for LGBTQ people in the whole country. I'm one of the Soy Project coaches. The Soy Project is a coaching and mentoring program here at Galilei, where I and the Soy Project coach and recruiter Sabrina provide individualized support to youth. So we meet with them one-on-one to discuss their strengths, their talents, and their skills. And then we also develop a self-empowerment plan where we figure out what they envision for their future and then what goals, what short-term goals we can set over the course of 30 days to help them get there. I think the biggest misconception is that they don't know who they are. When it comes to their gender and their sexuality, our youth have a strong sense of self. They're really unapologetic about their identity and expression and super proud of it. And even if they are unsure about who they are, they definitely know who they're not. They're just so open and honest and resilient. I've sometimes felt like crying in my sessions with them because it's just such an honor to be their mentor. And I really cherish what they share with me. And I learned so much from them in the process. They inspire me to let go of my fear and to trust in myself, as well as to accept change and to be the best version of myself.
My name is Gio. I go by he, him, and I am bisexual. It varies. I feel that it's mostly negative when the media, like being specific towards, news anchors and channels would specifically be when they're either saying that something bad happened. It would majority of the time be something negative. But when it's positive, it's an excitement. It's, feeling proud because it's like the stigma and the taboos that day by day we're breaking down is something that for myself is empowering. There is no one specific in the media that I look up to. I look up to myself and I have my own standards. So specifically, I don't look up to anyone in the media. When it's negative, it affects me badly, of course, because it's sad to see that so many people have this thing where there's a stereotype that it has to be white, Caucasian, or light-skinned people that are just part of the LGBT, when it's not. It's a diversity. It's everyone and anyone, especially trans people of color. That is something that is huge. That's something that's still day by day getting broken down, especially with trans people of color. I would like for there to be more diversity, where it's not just the stigma of white Caucasians or light-skinned couples or anyone that's even a part of the LGBT. And also, I would like for there to be less brutality against trans people of color, especially African American male and females that are transgender. That, for me specifically, would be one of the biggest things that I hope would and should change. Positive representation to me is us standing together, not letting the diversity and not letting whatever bad side effects or whatever bad inputs or moments that worldwide would have a point of view, I guess you would say, in things. Especially with Galley. Galley is in a place where Philadelphia is not as accepting as other places would be of the LGBT, and that itself is something that I feel is empowering. I feel that it's wrong because you should always unapologetically be you. You should never have to feel that you have to confine yourself in one space for financial, I guess, to be financially stable. I feel that you shouldn't have to sacrifice who you are, that you should always unapologetically be you. A stereotype about people like me, if you met in general of the LGBT, is that we don't know who we are, especially during our teenage years. We know who we are. We know what's right, what's wrong. We know who we do and don't like. But if you're asking specifically towards me being bisexual, that would be people thinking that me being bisexual is a phase or that it is confusion when it's not.
That was a very powerful talk. It's safe to say we all learned something new today.
Thank you, Galilee, for joining us, and thank you for all the inspiring words.
I'm Nicole. This is Cindy. Thanks
for watching.
My name is Quishan Rice. My artist name is 24 Pubbo. I'm 16, from Philadelphia, specifically North Philadelphia. Who inspired me? My own, well, it's not necessarily an inspiration, but like, it's about like where I come from, my musical background. So it's like where I come from and my family. That's what kind of like really inspired me to pick music up, because that's where I was good at, and I feel like that's where I can be great at and I can do something with my life. So that's one of the things that inspired me. Another thing was my uncle. He got his own company. It's called We Run the Streets or whatever, and it got a lot to do with music and the up and coming artists like me and Core and other like Philadelphia artists that are present today. They are really big or whatever. And just being around him and just doing it, that just inspired me. 2020, I'm not even gonna lie, I got high expectations. I expect to be on top of the world. Like, I expect to be one of the biggest artists out, and I'm gonna make it happen. That's difficult because rapper wise, as far as like lyricists and like being behind it, I would say Core is my favorite like rapper. But as far as like melodizing and flow and like just like I say Lil Durk,
gotta stay on the calm. My bro told me stay on my grind. I got this damn inside. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And I gotta stay on the calm. My bro told me stay on my grind. Just me and my dogs. I stick to the code until we get old. You know that that's law. And bitches they hate it cause we getting on. They want me to fall. Girl, it's alright. I still have fun there. I can feel it, I can feel it. But can you feel it, can you feel it? Yeah. I'm needing I just need a little chick, a little baby who won't listen and she crazy and she love me cause I'm wavy. We can chill and we be faded. She gon' ride like Mercedes. She be with me when I made it. I can tell her I made it. Stick around, you be my lady. Yeah, I got her up. But she knows she got the key to mine. And I don't need the sex, cause it's going to free the time. She do the right shit, I feel like she can read my mind. And if she stick around, she fuck around and be my mom. Me and little brother, and she told her mama love her. Me and pop and her uncles, yeah, her uncles and her cousins. And she give a thorough vibe, I can never be another. She don't care about the fights because she know how much I love her. And she push me to the max, and she always got my back. Bossed up with my lady, I ain't never going back. If she ever got a problem, then she know I'm on that. She don't gotta call nobody, cause she know I'm on that. And she always stick around. In the pussy, I'm on drown. Then my loyalty for sir. Yeah, she know it's hands down. In my little bitch nice, they say I'm the man now. In my little bitch nice, they say I'm the man now. So shawty come fuck with me. You don't need nobody else, cause you got me. Yeah, you know what's up with me. So shawty come fuck with me. Look, let me rub your feet, conversations it be deep. I can show the game to you, we can talk about the streets. Shorty try and keep me focused, try and keep me out the streets. You can tell when I be lying, say you tell her about my team. Realest that you ever met, shorty yeah, no regrets. When I'm deep up in your guts, tell me that I am the best. Hear this little beat beat, and feel it beeping in my chest. So I never felt this feeling, man I do not know what's next. Shorty tell me I'm a real, I just tell her she my girl. Shorty going nuts for me, I be thinking she a squirrel. Shorty yeah, she love my vibe, she say fuck them other guys. I may keep that shit a hundred, baby, you ain't gotta lie. Shorty say she gon' ride, so the day a nigga die. And she ain't never leave me yet, she the real ride or die. Lay from the moon to back, it ain't even losing that. Ex bitch, I had to cut it, cause you wasn't cool with that. Other bitch, I had to cut it, cause the bitches too attached. And I felt the perfect one, so baby, ain't no losing that. I said ain't no losing that. And I felt the perfect one, so baby, ain't no losing that. So the child, they gon' fuck with me. You don't need nobody else, cause you got me. Yeah, you know what's up with me. So shawty gon' fuck with me. Girl, it's alright, baby.
Philly Cam is a place to be.
Hello and welcome to Philly Visionaries. My name is Nicole.
And I'm Cindy.
And in this segment, we'll be featuring a young local visionary artist and getting to know a little bit about them.
Our featured artist will be Demir Johnson, and he is a clothing designer and painter.
He displays many of his pieces on his Instagram, paintings by Mir_.
We got a chance to sit down and talk with him, and this is what went down.
I'm Demir Johnson, but most people just call me Mir. I started art when I was like 9 or 10 because my brother was drawing and I wanted to be like him, so I just started drawing. I took art class for like 2 years and then I stopped for like 4 years, and over the past year I just started drawing more and just getting inspired by everything, and I've just been creating whole bunch of different stuff just cause I just be chilling. This is one of my favorite ones right here. It's just cause of how it looks. I sold one. It was a painting of a pregnant woman to the side profile, and her head was like cloudy because my brother recently told me that he was having a baby, and I was thinking about like the mother and how she might be feeling. And her hair was cloudy, and half of the background was space, and half of the background was like the sky. But yeah, I sold that one, but it's probably that one and this one right here. And one that I'm starting, but I just started it today, so it's not done. I was in 11th grade. I was sketching in my geometry class, and one of the pictures that I sketched was an alien, and it had like a bar over the line. And I had a bar over the line, and I just started, and I hate drawing eyes. I just started like getting into how to draw eyes because they have to be exactly the same, and it gets on my nerves. So I started drawing a bar over the eye, and if you can see it like on the back of my hoodie, it's like a line too. So I just incorporate it into everything that I do. So yeah. Honestly, I don't even care what people think of me or my art because I create what I want. I don't create anything for anybody else. What I want my art to say about me, I feel like my art speaks for itself. And you can interpret it however you want to. Unless it's like a picture of this, which is Tyler the Creator, like it actually stands for something. But if it's like some abstract art, you can interpret it however you want to. This is the next piece that I'm working on. I saw a picture of Rihanna a couple of days ago, and I like to draw. Like if I get inspiration, I like to draw as soon as I get it so I don't lose it. So I started this today. I picked up the canvas like 7 o'clock this morning, and I started it today, and it should be done hopefully in the next couple of days. I go to school for theater and dance, so I'm still doing that other than my art, and I still make my clothes. So, but I feel like I don't feel like I should just be doing one thing. I like to draw, I like to act, and I like to dance, and I like to sing. So I feel like, me personally, I'm never gonna just be doing one of those fields. Like if I ever go into a field for acting, I'm still gonna be drawing either way. So yeah, I'm always gonna have something else to do. Okay, so I plan on making a website in the summer because a lot of people have been reaching out to me asking how can they order it, all this other stuff. But I just haven't done it yet because I'm still in school, and I feel like it's gonna be a lot for me to do. But I feel like over the summer, since I'll have time before college, that I can get used to all of this shipping, management, website stuff. So yeah, look out for it.
That went so well. It's great to see how much creativity flows through our city, especially in our youth. Thanks for watching.
Oh, Philly Cam. Okay.
Hey Philly Cammers. Today we're out on Market Street interviewing a couple of people about their life. First question is, what makes you happy?
Oh, waking up every day, my children, everything. I don't know, I'm just a happy person. Why not be?
Question is, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Learning new things.
That's fabulous. What inspires you?
Education first.
Inspires you.
Family and sports inspires me the most.
What inspires you?
I think we're all inspired by people who are doing gracious and wonderful things.
What or who do you love in your life?
Family, my sons, my family, my friends.
Right.
Last question is, what do others perceive about you and why?
They think I'm outgoing, smart, intelligent, I'm fun to be around. I'm everybody's best friend.
How do you think others perceive you and why?
Maybe a humble person.
What do others think about you?
They think I'm like creative, funny.
It was a great day, and we learned all types of things and all things about our community. We'll see you soon, Philly Cammers.
I want to see me on TV.
What if we lived in a world where we valued mental health?
What if human lives outweigh the need to own guns?
What if the children in our society felt safe to attend public school?
What if we didn't make excuses for people who clearly knew what they were doing? Hello. In this part of our segment, Off the Top, we're going to talk to a bunch of teens about their lifestyle and indulge in conversation. And everybody has their own persona and perspective on things, and we're going to talk about that. Let's reflect. So, first question, guys. Hello. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys, what makes you happy? And what I mean by that is, what brings you closer to yourself?
Sunshine and rainbows.
Sunshine and rainbows. What's your name?
Musa.
And why do sunshines, rainbows, and sunshine make you happy?
It's called, I'll say, you know, weather predicts about how I'm feeling.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Hello.
Hey, what makes me happy? I would say food makes me very happy. I like all types of food.
And what are your name and pronouns?
My name is Ayana, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers.
Okay, cool.
Oh, hi. My name's Cindy. My pronouns are she and her. And what makes me happy are my friends. Yes.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Hey.
Hi. My name is Reggie. My pronouns are him and his and he. One thing that makes me happy is probably my music.
Hi. My name is Amir. Pronouns he, him. And something that makes me happy is my family and friends.
Hello. My name is Nicole. Pronouns she, her. I don't know, it depends on what I'm feeling like. It could be just being in my room watching like Netflix or something, or being with friends, or being outside in the sunshine, like Musa said, you know. Get that vitamin D in. Next question, guys. Okay. Who are you? How would you describe yourself? Okay, I'll make it simply. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
I describe myself as a creative, wavy, and cheerful person.
I got describe myself as genuine, mysterious, and imaginative.
Okay. Would you like to say why?
No.
Okay.
I would say that I'm a hilarious, creative, and beautiful individual.
I feel that. Oh, would you like to explain why?
I just feel like a lot of people just say I'm funny. Like I personally, I'm not like saying like, oh, I'm hilarious. Like I'm funny. I know I'm funny, but like all of my friends are like, oh my god, you crack us up all the time. Like you're funny, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm funny. So I'm creative because I like to like draw, and I'm a creative person. And I said beautiful because I am beautiful. So, yeah.
Okay, snaps. How would you describe yourself?
I would say caring, passionate, and Goofy.
I don't want to explain.
Okay.
Can I explain mine?
Yeah.
Alright, reason why I'm genuine, mysterious, and imaginative, because I'm antisocial. That's all. I'm antisocial. And my brain is my domain. Like, I'm a dreamer. That's all.
That's cool.
I create worlds. Okay.
I feel it.
Hear what you're saying, Lisa. Okay.
Well, I would say that I'm determined, hardworking, and a perfectionist.
Why would you say that?
Well, every time like a job is given to me, I have to like always do it in the best way possible, like almost perfect, even though perfect isn't perfect. So,
I don't know. 3 words to describe me. Let's say domineering, fierce, and beautiful things.
Explanation?
I said domineering because I don't know, I have an aggressive personality, so when I want to, I usually control situations that I'm in. Beautiful because obviously, and fierce ties in kind of with the domineering because I usually get what I want.
Okay. How do you think others perceive you as a person and why?
Just weird. That's all.
You think people just think you're weird?
That's all. It's cool.
Why do you say that? Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
You don't want to?
I don't want to explain.
Okay. I should. I don't know. I think a lot of people think that I'm like mean, or because I just speak my mind. Like I don't know. Like they go to school with me. Like I say what I have to say, and I'm very blunt with it, and I don't like filter what I have to say. So I think people would probably think I'm like mean.
Alright. The reason why.
Go ahead.
Because I try so hard to cast myself out of society. I just don't. And I try so hard to not be like everybody else. That's all.
Okay.
I think others view me as mysterious in a way because I don't really express myself to many people like that.
I don't really know how people like perceive me as, because like it depends on like who I'm with and where I am in school, outside. I don't really know, so I can't really say the definite thing. Okay. I feel like, I don't know, mainly like across the board. Yeah, I didn't say anything. I'm seen as like an aggressive person because I'm naturally a quiet person, but when I talk, I force myself to talk, so it comes off very like blunt and aggressive. So I mean, that's just how it is.
I feel like people see me as a, I mean, you already know but I mean, as a, I guess a caring person. I guess when people need help with something or they need something from me, I always got them.
Okay, my name is Anaya Hosted, and you're watching Philly Cam. Thanks for watching.